Ricardo Benavides, you on here?
No, I'm not.
Yes,
Okay.
sure.
Travis.
What do I have for all? Oh, perfect. Alex, connect us.
Okay.
You're the agent, Ricardo.
Turn your screen on.
Shut the
Turn your screen on, Ricardo.
200.
See that pretty face.
Oh, shit.
It was the Dukes who told me to turn mine on.
All right. So, agent, right?
You're the agent. We're doing
I'm going to
Zillow.
patch you in.
Right.
Hi, this is Alex. I'm connecting you to a guy who is a local agent, or at least we think he is now.
Hey, Travis.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Travis. This is Ricardo Benavides, your designated agent from Zillow.com. How's your day going so far?
It's going well, Ricardo. Thank you for asking.
Hey, Travis. So I received an inquiry about a property that you're interested in, 123 Main Street, and I was wondering what's your availability so we can go and take a look at that property.
Oh, yeah. I totally remember seeing that one on Zillow. Now, Ricardo, are you the listing agent for that property?
You know, that's a good question, Travis. I'm not the listing agent, but I am the premier agent in the area. Now, do you have any other questions, or do you want to take a look? Do you have a time when you want to take a look at that property?
Yeah. Actually, do you know if those, like, I can't really tell from the photos. Do you know if those windows are double pane?
You know, I'm not 100% sure. I can definitely find out from the seller, or when we make the appointment, we can also have a second look at those windows and we can know for sure.
Okay.
So, do you have a time you're available?
Yeah, actually, I'm available today at 3:30, if not tomorrow at the same time. It's when I get off of work. I can make it out there.
Okay, I am free around that time as well. It looks like this property is by appointment only, though, so I need to reach out to the seller and confirm that time.
Sounds good.
All right, perfect. And do you have any other properties you're interested in looking at, Travis?
I don't have them off the top of my head. I know I've seen a couple on Zillow and whatnot, but you know, no, not really.
Okay, perfect. And what is about this property that drew your attention?
I really like that it was, you know, in Manteca. It was under the 600,000 price point, and it was about 3 bed, 2 bath. You know, so something around there, and the square footage was like, you know, pretty good too, 1,500 square feet.
Okay, well,
so, yeah.
Travis, sorry to cut you off, but if I find properties that kind of meet that criteria, do you mind me bringing them to our showing?
Please do.
Okay, perfect. Well, you know, Travis, let me reach out to the seller, confirm this this appointment, and I'll get back to you with my personal information. Also, you will be receiving other calls about this inquiry, so you can just go ahead and let them know that you're being taken care of by Ricardo Benavides Repair Group.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I appreciate that.
All right, Travis, well, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Ricardo. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Thank you.
All
Or
right.
today. I don't know which one I signed up for.
I'll call you in a little bit to confirm.
All right. Perfect. Jordan, mute your mic, dude.
Oh,
Mess up the whole convo.
I know. You
All right, I'm just
you almost
giving
stumbled
feedback.
Ricardo when it started echoing.
you mute your mic real quick.
Yeah, I am.
I just want to get some feedback. Mute your thing too, please. No, I can't. I just want to provide some feedback, Ricardo. Great job knowing your scripts and everything. I think the next step for you is learning how to kind of like ping pong or like volley back and forth, like in tennis, right, guys? There's a couple of times where you would ask a question and then it almost seemed like maybe you were expecting Travis to keep the conversation going. Just remember, guys, you know, the less awkward silence, the more the conversation moves along, the better. And as the realtor, it's up to us to make sure that conversation keeps going. So you ended up doing well because after there was a little pause, you did ask for a question. But just remember, whenever we're going to finish the statement, whenever we're going to do anything, we should almost be asking another question. And if we're not asking another question, there's a strong chance that the conversation could die or has nowhere to go. So other than that, Ricardo, great understanding of your scripts. Another thing that I'd suggest is open up your tonality, get a little bit more excited. What I find when I used to call expireds, which are the most aggressive leads to call, when I was super nice, when I was like, hey, this is Jordan Camara, you know, I was giving you a call because I seen that your home came off the market, you know, how in the world did that home not sell? When I had a lot of energy, it made them hard to hang up on me. Like when you're nice, when you're likable, when you bring an energy that you don't see very often, it makes it hard to be mean to that person and hang up. Right. But if you're like a slouch or like you're coming in not with the energy or you're not super bubbly and personable, it's a lot easier to hang up on that person. So that's all I got.
The only thing I would mention is that from the first half, like it did sound like your tone was a little better, more in it. And then when we got to like, oh, I'm gonna leave my information. Oh, I'm gonna, kind of the sign off, if you will. That's where it kind of lacked the energy. You're muted.
I said I don't want to make an excuse, but I think it was just the echoing of Jordan's laptop that kind of just threw me.
I think so too. But I was just like thinking, but no, I thought it was a great call. You handled all the the little objection and everything perfectly fine. And then the only other, actually I wouldn't even say anything about the dual pane windows either. I thought that was pretty solid. The only thing is I would say, hey, stand by for a second while I look that up. And then be like, oh, well, I also can't tell from the photos, it'd be good if we go check that house out in person and we can see for ourselves. Do you still want to go? Do you have a time in mind? That kind of thing. But I thought it was fine too. It flowed. So yeah, good job, Ricardo.
Yeah, Ricardo, just be better, just be better when you hear that echo. But great job, buddy. All right, let's see. Who do we have next?
We got Karima.
We do got Karima. And what are we doing for Karima?
Karima, I feel like we should probably Google pay-per-click. What do you feel like, Karima? What are we
okay.
What kind of objections did you have yesterday when you were making your phone calls?
For the people I did get to answer, they just
Is it low or is that me?
No, it's low.
It's probably my AirPods.
Sure.
Do you hear me?
It's very low.
It's kind of, it's low.
Oh, now we can't hear you at all.
Now we can't hear you at all.
Let's see what it is. All right.
All right. Well, we got Tanya on here.
Oh, there she is. Tanya, you're up.
Yes, how are you all?
We're doing good. Hey, Travis, what do you want to do? Google pay-per-click or Zillow for Tanya?
Oh, no, me on the hot seat.
Which one?
Google pay-per-click, probably.
Google pay-per-click. Okay, perfect. So you'll be the buyer, and Tanya, you will be the buyer's agent. Whenever you're ready, Google pay-per-click.
Okay. Okay. Give me 5 seconds just to recall everything. Okay, how was it? Hey, this is Tanya from Home Search website. I saw that you were browsing through our website.
All right, let's start it off. We're gonna ring. Let's just get right into it, Tanya. It's okay. This is what we do it for.
Why me on the hot seat at the first?
Because you haven't attended any role plays. Now we need to get you on here.
Okay, let's start.
All right, perfect. Ring. Oh, you do the ring. You do the ring. Sorry, I did that backwards.
Okay. Ring.
Sorry. Hi, hello.
Hey, hi, this is Travis.
Yeah, this is Travis.
Hi, Travis. This is Tanya from Home Search website. I just saw that you were browsing through our website. Are you still looking for homes?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I go on the second place, please, so that I could just...
No,
Tanya, this is why we do the role plays. It's not anybody on the hot seat. Remember, we're here to be better, because the better we are in these role plays, the more we're going to be able to service our clients. And especially in a market that we're in right now, the skilled agent is going to stand out. And so why we want to do this is we want to become that skilled agent, and we want to be able to help our clients. And in return, we're going to put more money in our bank account. We're going to add more value to each other. So it's not about a hot seat. It's about getting better so we can be better for our clients and for ourselves.
It's definitely yes.
All right.
So we're going to go, you're going to try it one more time with Travis, and then we'll move on to the next person.
Yeah, and I'm not here to stump you or anything. I'm not going to throw anything that's really going to, stress you out. We're just here to practice our scripts, so that way when we do make these calls, we're prepared. Okay.
Gotcha. Just one request. Can I go on the second place so that I can hear somebody talking and then we call
sweetheart,
everything?
You relate to the role play. Someone already went.
Yeah, someone already went. We had one person go before you. So let's hammer it out. Let's go. You got this.
Oh no.
Try as best as you can.
Okay.
Right, hit me
I
with
don't
the
have
first one.
scripts in front of me, so I'll make mistakes and
Then hey, that's okay. We'll just see what we can do. This is a phone call. We're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Tanya.
okay.
All right.
Ring ring.
Hello.
Hi, is this Travis?
Yes, this is Travis.
Hi Travis, this is Tanya, your designated agent from Home Search website. How are you today?
I'm doing well, Tanya, and yourself?
Me doing great. I just saw that you were browsing through our website. Are you just browsing or are you looking to make a move in the next little while?
Well, I was planning. I was really just browsing, but I do want to move in the near future as well. So,
Oh, so what is the time frame that you want to move into?
well, I was thinking probably within the next 6 months or so. I'm not really. I always hear these things from the market about how these home prices are so high, and whatnot. But so that kind of worries me a little bit. But I do plan on making a move within the next 6 months. Hopefully, the prices go down.
Definitely, no problem. It doesn't matter to us. You make a move in. Okay, that slide I forgot. Oh, okay. So, shall I say about the criteria you're looking at?
I would address the obviously my high, because you don't want to ignore what I just said. So if they bring up like high prices or market, you'd be like, hey, I totally get what you're saying. And if we were able to find a home that fits your budget with the right monthly payment, would that make you is obviously more motivated to make that move?
Okay.
That kind of thing. And they'd be like, oh, of course. And then I would go into like the LP Mama, and start asking, well, what kind of location are you looking to live in?
Okay.
That sort of thing. So I wouldn't ignore the fact that I mentioned the home prices, because I feel like that's going to be a big one coming, going forward with a lot of these Google pay-per-click buyers.
No, definitely, yes.
So everybody's going to mention home prices and they're so high and these interest rates, right? So the way to kind of combat that, what I would say is, hey, and Andre, back me up, correct me if I'm wrong. I would say, hey, so if we were able to find you a mortgage payment that was right for your budget and a home that's within your price range, would that still keep you motivated to make that move?
Gotcha. Yeah. I definitely hear these lines from almost every client I talk to. I'm just waiting for the market to slow down, or I'm just waiting for a market so that the house prices come down. And yes, that's definitely a thing that would help me further that you just mentioned.
And another thing you can ask too, Tanya, is, hey, and you can say it in a very nice way, but hey, I understand you're trying to make wait for the market to slow down. But if you don't mind me asking, like, how's that working out for you? How long have you been waiting for this to happen?
Yeah.
Because if they say, well, I have been waiting for a year, well, hey, home prices just went up almost 25% in the last year. If you would have bought a year ago, you would have already had 25% equity in your home.
Yeah.
So just coming from a place of service, coming from a place of, obviously being concerned, and so on and so forth.
That'll lead you right into LP Mama, because then you're probably opening them up. You gave them the information they needed, and then you can literally go into location, price, motivation. Have they seen it? Have they actually been on an appointment to see a home? Mortgage.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That definitely works, because all of the people are just saying, I'm waiting for the market to crash. I'm waiting for the market to crash. I'm like, why are you waiting, guys?
I like that one too. It's like, well, where'd you get your information about the market crashing?
Yeah.
Where did you hear about that? Because I need to up my resources then. But yeah, those are kind of the two ways to kind of combat that objection. So if you ever get that, then obviously everybody else too. If someone says high prices, because that's going to be that's like the number one objection, is like, these home prices are so high. Hey, I get that, but if we're able to find a home that fits what you're looking for within your price range and with the right mortgage, wouldn't you still want to make that move?
No, yeah, that definitely sounds good. That's a great help for me in further talking to clients like this, because everyone right now in concern, they're waiting for a market to crash. I don't know what made them think that, but they are honestly waiting for that
Probably
moment.
just seeing stuff on TV or reading it in the newspaper. Nothing really
Yes.
with credibility. So perfect. Awesome. Well, Tanya, we have a little work to do on the Google pay-per-clicks.
Yes, definitely.
I hope to see you on tomorrow, so that we can keep practicing too. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Beautiful. All right, Karima, I know you want another crack at this.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you perfectly clear now. This is lovely.
Yes. Andre told me to log out and take my AirPods off. So.
Yeah, sounds like he was correct.
Okay.
Awesome. So what we're going to do is Andre's going to be the buyer, and you're going to be the buyer's agent. We're going to do the Google pay-per-click. And yeah, we're going to go from there. So Andre, you want to take it away?
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, Karima.
Hit him with the ring.
Okay. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, Andre. This is Karima with the home search site that you signed up for. I saw that you were searching for homes over in Manteca. I wanted to know, are you just browsing? Or are you looking to make a move in the next little while?
You know what? I'm just browsing.
Just browsing? That's okay, because I find that people that browse early on end up with a better home. And you know, it doesn't matter if you buy from me today or in the next year. There's never going to be any pressure for me. Is there? Gosh, I stopped.
So, Andre, in a perfect world, how soon are you looking to make the move?
Okay. So, Andre, in a perfect world, how soon are you looking to make this move?
I would say probably in like the next 6 months.
The next 6 months. Well, you know, 6 months are going to come up pretty fast. And I just wanted to get you started on the search. And I see you're looking here at the houses in the 500,000 range. Is that the range that you want to stay in?
Yeah.
Okay, and you want a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Is there anything else that you are looking for specific?
I'd like a big backyard and a pool.
A big backyard and a pool. Okay, I will add that to my notes. So I know I've asked you a lot of questions. Is there any questions you have for me?
No, not really that I know of off the top of my head. Nothing that I can really think of.
Okay, and then Andre, so I hear that you want to stay in the 500,000 range. Have you spoken with a lender to see your buying power?
I have not.
Okay, so Andre, what I could do for you, if you're comfortable with it, we have a group of preferred lenders, and I could get you in contact with it. Would that be something that you're interested in?
You know what? I do have extremely low credit, so I don't think I would be able to qualify for a loan. So I don't think it would be like appropriate right now for me to speak to a lender.
Okay, well, would you be comfortable with coming in for a buyer's consultation so I could tell you what to expect in the buyer's market right now? And then, you know, you mentioned you have low credit, and we might have a credit specialist that can help you. Is that something that you would be interested in? Again, this buyer's consultation is totally free.
Definitely with the credit specialist. I just feel like I kind of need to clean that up before I like sit down and talk about the house. So if you do have a credit specialist, I'd love to like have their information to kind of get that worked on.
Okay, so can you just please provide me with, you know, your email address and your information, and I can get the credit specialist to get in contact with you? Would that be something that you're interested in?
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Okay, so just provide me with your information. I'll get them in contact with you. And then after you figure all of that out, you can be sure to reach back with me, and I will take good care of you because, you know, that's what I do.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Karima. So you already have their information. So you're calling them. So just remember, like, you know, what I would say is, hey, I just want to make sure I have the right email here if you want to do that. Or, hey, is this the best number to reach you at? And then I was looking for you because Jordan had brought it up in the team meeting yesterday. I was just looking for you to say, hey, credit specialist. So I think you did a very good job there, which was good.
Okay. Thank you so much. I was like, you hit me kind of like with the credit specialist. You did get me with that. That was.
Hey, Karima.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I had my thing muted. I'm sorry about that. Hey, Karima, you know, one of the most important things, right, is why are these lights are bothering me. Karima, one of the most important things we have is reverse script, but the most important skill set is to learn, right? And if Andre tells you, hey, look, I'm not in a position to get with the lender, he's probably not in a position to meet with the buyer's consultation, right? So most new agents, that's typical, right? We want to stay in the script. The key to being good at conversion is finding out what is of value to the client and how can you help them, right? So not everything leads to an appointment. Not everything leads to the lender. Sometimes it's, hey, I'm going to set you up on an e-alert or a home search based on the information you gave me. I'm going to continue to touch base with you. If something strikes you and you want to take a look at it, feel free to reach out to me, right? We got to see the vibes of the client, and that will determine the next step. If they're not very engaged, if they're not very motivated, like Andre's role play, then I would say, why don't we just put them on an e-alert and follow up with them in 30 days and see if the situation's better. But if they're super engaged, if they're asking you questions, what's the current interest rate, all these things, or you can always ask them for the lender, and if they say no, then go to the e-alert. But if you go lender, then appointment, and then appointment again, it could come across as like you not listening to them and just, sticking to a script, right? What's going to seem much more natural is you listening what's of value and asking questions based off of that. Does that make sense?
Yes, I totally understand.
And it's hard.
I was kind of sticking to the script and, trying to get the appointment. But yeah, he did say that his credit was bad. So at that point, the lender wasn't going to help him. So the credit specialist and the e-alert would have been the right way to go.
Yeah. So here's the thing, Karima. It's really hard to navigate as a newer agent, and you did very well. What is happening is you're kind of taking that next step from just trying to learn your scripts to being like an influencer on the phone. So you're doing good, right? You're taking these next steps, and it's putting you in uncomfortable positions for you to grow. And now, because you have your script mastered, the next step is to not just stick to the script, to have a normal conversation and use the script as like a baseline, right? If she starts talking about her kids and school districts, feel free to, if you know those school districts, to start talking into those. You are able to go off script. We don't want you like a robot. But overall, Karima, you did very good. The next challenge for you now, though, is to be, instinctively listening all the time and picking up what is going to be of value to them, what is going to get them to want to meet with you. And it's usually one of three things. It's usually a home search. It's usually getting in touch with the lender, a buyer's consultation, or the fourth thing, a credit repair specialist. Those are really the only four things of value. So when you're talking to these people, just trying to understand what is the most valuable out of those four, and then lean in with that offer. And if someone's very unmotivated, oh yeah, Manteca, I'm looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, I guess 400,000. To me, the most valuable thing is getting them on a search and hopefully calling them when they're in a better mood in the future. Okay.
I totally understand. I have been living by the scripts ever since I learned them. I'm like, okay, the scripts are going to get me this, it's going to get me here. But yes, I do have to remember to be me in the process, which, once we meet in person, I do turn into myself because I can't hide it. So, but definitely on the phone. Definitely.
And this is something that I struggled with too, Karima. When I used to call expireds early on in my career, right? They'd be like, I'm not interested in selling. I'd be like, okay, so when do you want to meet? And they'd be like, I'm not interested in selling. I'd be like, okay, well, I could pretty much meet with you today at 4:30 if that works. And then they'd get really nasty with me. And I'd be like, well, does my aggressiveness offend you? Don't you want an aggressive agent? Well, those are great scripts, right? I had good things to say. I was very persistent, but I'm not a human being, right? There's no sympathy. There's no connection there. So that's the next challenge in your journey, and you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. It won't take you very long. And good job on the role play overall.
Thank you, Jordan.
Great job, Karima. All right, we have time for one more. Brittany Marston, you on here?
I sure am.
All right, you're getting
okay. Perfect. All right, I'm going to be Alex. Travis is going to be the buyer, and you are going to be the premier agent.
We're doing Zillow?
We're doing
Zillow. Yes, we're doing Zillow.
Okay.
Hi, this is Alex. I'm connecting you to a local agent right meow.
Hi, is this Travis?
Oh, yeah, this is him.
Hey, Travis. My name is Brittany Marston, your designated agent through Zillow.com. How are you doing this morning?
Living the dream, Brittany. Thank you for asking.
Great. Hey, every day is a good day, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, Travis, I received your inquiry for 123 Main Street. When would you like to schedule a viewing for that?
I'd like to see it pretty quick here, but I saw something on there. It said pending. What is that home pending? What's that mean?
Stand by. Well, let me pull that information up. Yep, Travis, it does look like this house is pending. And what that means is that they've just accepted an offer. So unfortunately, we won't be able to go see that one. But let me ask you this. What motivated you about this home?
Well, it was the right size for me. I like the 3-bed, 2-bath and the big yard. Those are real selling points for me. And then, that's pretty much what caught my eye.
Okay. Anything else besides a 3-bed, 2-bath?
No, nothing too crazy. I like the Manteca area. Manteca, Lathrop area. So
Okay.
it'd be nice to be in that location.
Okay, perfect, Travis. Well, since this one is pending, why don't we do this? We can meet there. What time works best for you?
Let me see here real quick. Thursday at 4 p.m. is a good time for me where I can see that home.
Okay, perfect. Thursday at 4 p.m. So why don't we do this, Travis? We can meet at 123 Main Street. And what I'll do is I will pull some more houses in the area, in the Manteca Lathrop area, 3-bed, 2-bath for you that we can go see instead that fit that criteria that you're looking for, but that are still active on the market that we could get you into. How's that sound?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that would be nice if you could. Can you send them to me before we meet at the property though?
Yeah,
Maybe we
yeah,
could just meet at the
absolutely.
other property.
Yeah, absolutely. What I'll do, Travis, is I will get off of this phone call. I will send you my business card so you have all my contact information. I'll do some, I'll pull some properties for you. I'll get them shot over, and then we can coordinate on a schedule for Thursday at 4 p.m. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Okay, perfect. Well, Travis, I will be in touch with you shortly. You may receive a lot of phone calls about this inquiry. So just let them know that Brittany Marston with the Camara Group is taking care of you, and look out for that text from me, okay?
Perfect. Sounds good, Brittany. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Travis.
All right. Feedback, Andre.
Okay, so the thing that I was looking for on the objection would have been, hey, this property is pending. They have accepted an offer, Travis, but I have many other properties in the area that are just like this one. Why don't we meet at one of those?
Okay.
And then you can go to the motivation from there. So it's like, and then you can be like, hey, I see that this one was, oh shit, you could have made something up. 3-bed, 2-bath, in this area, are you looking, what other important features are you looking for?
Okay.
The home. But other than that, you still navigated the call beautifully and ended up with an appointment anyways. I just kind of led you in the direction of, because me personally, I don't see the point of meeting at the old property and then we're going to drive around to other properties, because also I want to make sure that I'm not wasting that person's time and they want to actually see those other properties. Because if you don't recall, in our buyer's consultation, we say, hey, I'm only going to show you homes that you want to look at.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't hate for you to waste your time too driving to the property. Then you look at a list and they're like, no. So I would send it beforehand, but I mean, that's just really nitpicking and diving deep. But as far as the, handling the call, it was phenomenal.
Awesome.
Yeah. Any other feedback? No? All right. Well, we call it a day, guys. That was a solid role play. Thank you, everybody who participated. And every day we just got to get 1% better. That's the goal. Get 1% better at our craft, and we'll be, all assassins pretty quick with getting deals and throwing up pendings and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for joining us, and look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow's role play and power hour.
And we have training.
Today we have training at 12. So
Cool.
all right, y'all.
Bye, y'all.